Flipping through the spines of history, lost inside a dusty mystery. Found a mint condition dream, a perfect centerpiece for the stream. Yeah, I'm curating the collection now, making this my livelihood somehow. Every disc and record has its place, with a full-time smile right on my face.
Hello guys, long time no see. So I missed obviously Tuesday. Today is Thursday, the 9th of July. On there. Give me one moment. There we go. Sorry, I have kids at home, and as I said previous, due to federal and state laws, they are not allowed to be on YouTube yet. So we'll just move on. So I hope everyone's day has went well. Go. And their weekend, and a happy 4th of July. Belated, but still happy 4th of July. I can't believe that, you know, we live in a country that allows us to have so many freedoms there. So let's get into the numbers. There's a couple things that I want to chat about. Give me one moment. Let me see if I can fix something. Nope, didn't work. Hold on. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. Was hoping to try to fix some of the lighting. I don't think it's going to happen, so we'll just deal with what we have. So numbers. Let's look at what we did so far this week or this month. So this will be July 1st through the 9th. In my report. So we had a couple of big expenses obviously come in. Store fees on that side. Total store fees that came in was $103.85. We had also some inventory purchase, $8 worth. But we also had some shipping supplies that came in, as well as some subscriptions. One thing that I do want to talk about is Treecat, but related to that, I decided to re-up my ListEasier subscription, so of course that came into play. So far this month, I brought in $571.04. Between three of my stores. Of course, Dixie Flipper has been the strongest at $555.46. Dixie Cards at $6.02, and Dixie Post at $9.57. Total cost of the sale, which would be cost of inventory, listing fees, shipping costs, shipping supplies, and transfer fee. Sorry, it classifies that transfer fee, but promotional fees from eBay. All that came out to be $412.10 on there. So gross profit was $158.94. Other business expenses, like I said, my eBay store fees, my storage, subscriptions came out. All that came out to be $416.95 so far. So it hurts me a whole of $258.01 that I am currently working out on that side. So that is my numbers so far. It's been a decent month, but I have seen a kind of slowdown. Now that is a lot due to me. We had a trip up to my mom's up in Ogden, which forced me to take a couple of days off of work, as well as this week we've had other things come up which forced me to take off of work again. This weekend it's not going to get any better. We have a family camp out happening, so I'll be taking off Saturday, Sunday, and getting back Monday, so I put my stores on away until Tuesday. Now of course I will take them off if I get back Monday afternoon. I'll take them off early to see if I can gain some of that back. So the plan going forward. Now I mentioned something about Treecat. I am no longer using Treecat. You'll see in this video I've taken off their link, my referral link, because I've canceled my account with them. It has come down to where they have done this new integration with their they call their V2 authenticator, which is supposed to communicate with like Mercari, eBay, and that to allow you to cross-list as well as use their AI tool to list onto it. For whatever reason, it isn't working for me. I downloaded it onto the main computer. It kept on wouldn't connect or stay connected or stay alive on the IOI there, when you log in. But if you looked at the authenticator itself, it would say stop. So I'm not quite sure what was the issue on there. It just came down to this. I decided to do this on, I think it was Sunday and that. I wasn't getting any support. Of course, I know you're going to say, Mike, it's Sunday. They don't work on Sunday. Of course, they don't work on Sunday. I wasn't expecting them to. But the bigger issue is I didn't get anything back for a couple days. In fact, yesterday is when I got a response back from them. After I sent a letter or an email saying that I'm canceling. I already canceled my account and all that. Now, to their credit, they did say that they would like to keep my account live and they would give me a free use of it until the end of the year. Here's the problem with Treecat. I still think your software has a potential to it. The problem I'm seeing is twofold. Your developers are overseas. I'm not doubting that they're talented. I'm not doubting that they can do the job. They can. Simple as that. They can do the job. The issue is they're not available to you as if they were in the US or even in the same continent like in Mexico or Canada. And so therefore the issue is it's a longer time to get the issues popping up for customers. And right now I can't afford to take a day off because I can't list. This is something that I am trying to support my family with, and so therefore I need to be listing every day unless I am reorganizing or if I'm moving inventory around. So that was my biggest gripe, my biggest complaint, I guess, on there, and that ultimately led to my decision to cancel my account. I wish them best of luck. I would still encourage you, if you are looking for a cross lister and an AI lister, give them a shot. Maybe you won't have the experience that I've had, and I hope you don't. For me, it landed back to what the software AI lister was the most consistent, most quality. They could react to problems quicker, and that came back down to ListEasier. ListEasier, if you're listening, I would really like a referral code, but I understand your process. But yeah, they went out. They were way more response. They got me up and running again within a full day before Treecat even reached back out to me. They were responsive, and as far as I know, their developers, which I know there's one in-house, is right there. They can jump on and they can get you going within a day, within 24 hours, I think. And it's been no more than 24 hours in my experience. So, to wrap things up, happy 4th of July. Hope you had a great weekend. Store is doing well. Going around things up, get some more listings up there, and get moving on it. Had to take Treecat out of the mix, and is focusing on using ListEasier as a main AI lister. Sadly, this means that I'm not going to be cross-listing over to Mercari. They're listing on Mercari anytime soon. I'm hoping ListEasier might soon, hopefully, have that ability, but I doubt, and right now I'm okay with that. I think that's it. I mean, there's a lot more things going on in my life. Unfortunately, I can't talk about those. Currently, it's been a little chaotic, a little stressful, and yeah, I'm just I can't wait to the day that we can talk about it. But as of right now, things are going good. I'm continuing to list. Right now, today I've listed 80 items. Yesterday only 27, and then the 7th, would that be Monday? Yeah. No, the 7th was Tuesday. I did like 6, but I was still getting things organized. So we're gonna bump this up. We're gonna run through those thousands as quickly as possible. Hopefully, get some things processed. Remember, USPS. I don't know. I'm sure everyone knows, but their rates for their 3 to 4 pound packages, meaning that they were cheaper than the 2 to 3 or whatever, and that they were going to get rid of anything under a pound, so it would just be a pound rate. Just to let you know, Flipping Ain't Easy. John did a video on it, so check out his channel. A lot of good information there. But they have announced that if you're doing your labels through eBay or Pirate Ship, they are still doing the rates at the 4, 8, and up. They're doing those separate brackets on there. So not the worst case scenario for us. Unfortunately, if you walk into a USPS store to get your labels, those rates will be changing to same rate if you have a 4 ounce package, and if you have a 1 ounce, it's going to be the same cost as well as everything else. So interesting things the USPS is doing. Maybe it's time for me to start looking at FedEx and that, but right now medium mail, that's what I do 90% of my shipping with. So right now I'm not in a hurry to do so. If you like what you hear, if you like what you see, like and subscribe. I'm going to get back on this. What's going on will be ending tomorrow, so I'll be getting back on this normally, my normal Monday to Friday contacts. But you have a great rest of your week. Hope you guys enjoy. I'm going camping on Saturday to Monday, so I'm going to enjoy myself at that point. You guys have a great one. Good night. Take care.
Flipping through the spines again, another treasure in my hand. It's the hunt that sets me free, building this whole dream you see. Going full time, day by day, let the good vibes light the way. So if you dig this kind of quest, go on and put my channel to the test. Give a thumbs up, don't be shy, hit subscribe as you float by.